and action.
Welcome
to
MMS
News Now. Roll the intro. Hello, my name is Sabrina.
and I'm Wayne. Welcome to MMS News.
Remember, we are focusing on the character traits of MMS, and this month's character trait is caring. Caring means
To display kindness and concern for others.
if you see someone caring for either a student or another teacher, go to the MMS website and fill out the survey to see your name scroll across the screen.
We can't wait to see what kind of caring students we have here at MMS.
First, we go to our MMS News story with Megan, the news girl.
The MMS News Girl, Megan. So I have important information for you. Monday is officially, wait for it, no school. Thanks to Martin Luther King Jr., which you will find out more about later. Now for later news, the 25th is when you take your athletic photos. Other than that, we have wrestling meets on the 21st, 23rd, 28th, and the 30th. We have an early release today at 12:35. Now we have a pop-up news for Mr. Kenny. He says that sales are way down, so order now. Wait, breaking news! The Chipotle fundraiser has been postponed to the 27th. You're welcome. Now to joke of the day from Kristen Lord. What did the buffalo say to his son when he went to college?
How?
Yak.
Bye, son.
You're right, Mr. Kenny. Well, remember to email me your jokes at mwall763@d15.org before Monday, and your name can be said on the news. We'll see you next week, MMS, and remember to shake it off.
Now to Michaela with the Martin Luther King Jr. story.
Hi, this is Michaela. Next Monday, the 18th, we are celebrating Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King Jr., 1929 through 1968, was a minister and social activist who played a key role in the American civil rights movement from the mid-1950s until his assassination in 1968. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for his I Have a Dream speech for civil rights for black people. Martin Luther King Jr. worked with a number of civil rights and religious groups to organize the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. That's it for now, MMS. Goodbye!
Next is Sidney, the book thief.
Hello MMS, today's book or books is Speed Racer. These books were requested by Mr. Kinney. He is a big fan of the movie. These two books are basically the same, they pick up at the same place. These are about a young racer with the coolest car ever. The Mach 5 is the fastest car. It has saws that come out of it, powerful jacks, and it can go underwater. Everyone is in a race, and most people are just interested in stealing the Mach 5's new plans, rather than crossing the finish line. Whether you're a fan of the movie or the cartoon, these books are for you. Mr. Kinney cries at the end of the movie every time. He wanted me to say that. Do you think the young racer with his Mach 5 will protect themselves and win the race? Read the books to find out and watch the movie, and if you're really interested, watch the cartoons. Also, if you have a book you want to see me review, this MMS News, email me at sjohn789@d15.org, and keep thieving, MMS.
Next, the card reviewer.
MMS, I am back again with another great story. This time I'm talking about an older and unusual DC character. Marvel fans. This DC character is called Hawkman. The oldest and original Hawkman was Carter Hall. He was the reincarnation of ancient Egyptian prince called Khufu. He was an archaeologist that found the 9th metal that allowed him to fly. Carter decided to fight crime with his newfound ability, so he created a costume which had larger wings to help himself control his flight powers in the air. Since Hall was an archaeologist and historian in everyday life, he took medieval weapons from the museum he worked to help his fight for justice. Hawkman was created by Gardner Fox and Dennis Nedville. Hawkman's first appearance was in January of 1940 in Flash Comics 1, which was published by All American Publications. He has many powers and is super strong. He also has a partner named Hawkgirl, real name Shirai, who I might talk about later in the year. And see you soon, MMS. Remember, in brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil light wear my power green lantern's light.
Now to me, Orion, with the upcoming horror movie, The Boy. Yeah, I'm back with some great upcoming movies. This week I'm reviewing The Boy. The movie's about a woman named Greta who's hired as a nanny to their 8-year-old son, who's actually a lifestyle star, who is away to cope with their son's death, which was 20 years ago. Greta breaks some of the rules that the mysterious parents give her, and which leads to Greta thinking that the doll is alive. The movie is set to come out on January 22nd. And before I go, decided to start something new this week. I'm starting a weekly contest. I'm going to give you 3 clues, and you have to guess the movie. Okay. What movie has the 4 horsemen, the Eye, and Jesse Eisenberg? Know the answer? Email it to me at roman@112@d15.org. See you next week, MMS.
Now to the TV reviewers, Homero and Ian.
Hey MMS, it's Homero.
And Ian here.
Today we're going to talk about the final season of American Idol. The judges this year are the same from last season, though they are the one and only Jennifer Lopez, Keith Urban, and Harry Connick Jr.
If you don't know what American Idol is, it's a TV show where you sing and the judges say if you stay or if you go home. You can watch this show on Fox Wednesday, 7, 8 Avenue, or on demand. That's it for today. See you next week. Peace. Next is the top 10 with Stacy.
Hey there, I'm Stacy, and I'm filling in for Madeline this week for the top 10. The 10th song of the week is X's and O's by Elle King. The 9th song of the week went down 1. It's Same Old Love by Selena Gomez. The 8th song of the week went up 1. It is Adventure of a Lifetime by Coldplay. The 7th song of the week stayed the same, and it's What Do You Mean by Justin Bieber. The 6th song of the week went down 2, and it's Hot Blind Bling by
Call
Drake.
me on my cell phone. Late night when you need.
The 5th song of the week went up 1, and it's Stressed Out by 21 Pilots.
Wish we could turn back time.
The 4th song of the week went down 1, and it's Irresistible by Fall Out Boy.
It's irresistible.
The 3rd song of the week went down 2, finally, and it's Hello by Adele.
Hello from the other side.
The 2nd song of the week is New, and it is Stitches by Shawn Mendes.
I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself.
And the number 1 song this week went up 1, and it is Run by AWOL Nation. This has been the top 10 songs brought to you by yours truly. Stay classy, never trashy, and peace out, Trojans.
Coming up next, NFL with Gian and Cole.
Hey MMS, it's Gian and Cole. Today we'll be talking about the divisional round of the NFL. Let's talk about the NFC. So the Packers play the Cardinals Saturday, January 16th, and the Seahawks versus the Panthers Sunday, January 17th. And now for the AFC. The first game is the Chiefs versus the Patriots, Saturday, January 16th. And the second game of the AFC is the Steelers versus the Broncos. That is the divisional round of the playoffs, and the winners of the conference championships are the contenders for the Super Bowl. The teams will go to the Super Bowl, and that's all we have for today. Bye, MMS!
Now to Pro Bowl with Matt Mate.
It is the Sports Updaters, bringing you, yes you, I am Matt, bringing you this. Henry is not here again, but let's get to it. I'm here talking about the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl is an annual game in the NFL. It is usually played after the last playoff game and before the Super Bowl. This year, it is on January 25th in Hawaii. Too soon, but I want to talk about it. Now, there's too many players, so I will name the obvious. This is the offense. You probably know Odell Beckham Jr. is in, A.J. Green and Calvin Johnson. Not at first, but my favorite wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, is the most unappreciated wide receiver. Here is an awesome catch by him. Here are the big QBs. All of them made it to the playoffs. Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers, and Carson Palmer. And last, because we're running out of time, the tight ends, Tyler Eifert, Travis Kelce, Greg Olsen, and Rob Gronkowski. There is nothing coming up for the NFL. I don't want to do so much. So send me an email at m8286@d15.org about a team or a sports topic. It's me, signing out.
Now to Lily the YouTuber.
Hey, Lily here, but you can call me the YouTuber. Today I'll be talking about Daily Bones. They are awesome YouTubers that vlog daily. They have 2 kids, Oliver, who is 2, and Finley. If you have any requests, email me at lasmis298@d15.org. This is YouTuber signing out.
Now to Celebrity Spotlight, Micaiah and Kaylee.
Hey guys, it's me, Micaiah.
And Kaylee,
And today we are going to be starting something new. We are going to be having a contest and we're going to list 5 facts. Then you have to Gmail us what celebrity you think it is. Let's get started. The first fact is the person was born the 25th of December, 1954, or the 4th of April, 1957. Nobody is sure. He was born in Sinaloa, Mexico. He's had about 5 wives and about 11 children that all went down the wrong path. His crime history includes drug trafficking and murder. He's in escaped prison, but now he was caught. That's all we have today. Email us at mkiddo802@d15.org and kbaker391@d15.org. If you think you know who we are talking about, okay, bye.
let's go to the interview. Xander and Ariana.
What do you teach?
Music appreciation.
What made you want to teach?
I like kids.
Do you have any siblings?
Siblings, yes. I have an older sister and an older brother. And then I have 2 younger stepsisters.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have 2 dogs.
Do you have any kids?
Yes.
What are the names?
Koi is his name.
Okay. Name something embarrassing that happened to you.
Something embarrassing. Well, anytime I trip is embarrassing, which happens a lot. I guess. Does that count?
Yeah, it counts.
Okay.
What would you do if you weren't teaching?
I would stay at home with my kids.
What grade level do you teach?
I teach all middle school.
What is your preference on video games?
None. My husband plays them, and I don't like them because he plays them and he doesn't do work around the house when he plays them.
Okay. What would you do if I gave you $1 million right now?
I would scream, probably scream.
Great. Hasta la vista.
See you later, MMS, and remember to always be nice. Bye. My name is Angela.
What did I say? You 2 are grounded 1 week. No Star Wars, and I want all this cleaned up.